Okay, Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasha'Allah, Kuhuloy Mala Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say, the waters to all the H.I.M and Akwab that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Jachlan Nawaf, just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this article is Al Sharpton rails against rappers seduced by Trump. He called for the death penalty of 5 innocent young black men. Okay, and hey, that's true, you know. But Al Sharpton, I mean, come on, man. You've been pushing white Jesus for a real long time. You've been nothing but a greedy dog to our people for a real long time, man. For decades and decades and decades. You know, you're not doing anything. You're only popping up and rearing that perm whenever, you know, you have an opportunity to basically get some showtime or some shine, so to speak, because you're not doing anything for the children of Israel. You're not even letting them know that they are the children of Israel. Hell, you probably don't even know. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you've seen the Hebrew Israelites. But anyway, these rappers, you already know, man. Jake is about anybody that's getting some money. They don't care. Jake will sell their mama for a couple of dollars, man. You know, so this is not surprising, man. Let's just read into it a little bit. I'm not going to get this video. It says civil rights activist and former Democratic presidential candidate Al Sharpton railed against rappers who have been seduced by former President Trump on MSNBC after several prominent hip-hop stars expressed solidarity with Trump over his recent arrest in Georgia. See, it don't take much for Jake. This is how you know 2/3 of Jake going to go and take that MOTB too, because they're easily influenced. You know? This is how you know Jake is really sheep, man. Gullible. It says, during an appearance on MSNBC, the readout on Tuesday, Sharpton said, let's go back to 1990s when 5 young black and brown young men, see, there you go with that black and brown shit. There's no such thing as black people, man. You know, and brown is not a nationality neither. We're all different shades of brown. No one is actually black. The same people that he's calling black are the same color as the people that he's calling brown, which is stupid as hell. There's no such thing as white people. No such thing as black people. There's different shades of red people on the planet and different shades of brown people on the planet, man. You see, so Al Sharpton, you're no better. How dare you? You're no better. Here you go calling our people black and brown. And then you mad at some niggas because they down with Trump. Come on, man. It says, let's go back to the 1990s when 5 young black and brown young men were falsely accused of raping a white woman in Central Park. It was Donald Trump that took out ads in the papers in New York saying they should get the death penalty. So they want to cite how blacks have been abused by the criminal justice system. Cite the case where we lost, and eventually it was proved these 5 young men that Donald Trump called on to get the death penalty was in fact innocent. And there you have it. I mean, he do make a point there. I'm not gonna front, but I mean, what about, you know, your level of being a greedy dog, man? You're not, you know, you're supposed to be a reverend. You're supposed to, you know, be so-called into the scriptures. Why aren't you telling these black and brown people that you're talking about, you know, that they are the Hebrew Israelites? Why aren't you telling them that the true name of the Father is Yahweh, the true name of his Son is Yahushai, and that he's coming to get us out of the hands of the very enemies that you're talking about right now? You don't hear none of that, man. Reverend Jesse Jackson, he out here, you know, about gone. You see what I'm saying? Reverend Martin Luther King, his ass, you know, they blew his damn head off. He wasn't about nothing neither. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, these old leaders, man, hey, it's time to just, hey... It's time for y'all to just go ahead and sit down, man. You're no help to the people, man. It says, following Trump's arrest and the release of his mugshot last week. And that's what set people over. You know, Jake was all out on the streets cheering and shit. You had this one dumbass nigga. I'm going to call him exactly what he is. Dumbass nigga with niggas for Trump on his shirt. I'm a nigga for Trump. You know, just stupid as hell. Looking just crazy, man. That's how far gone Jake is, though, man. He out there, man. Old ass man. You know, acting like a damn 6-year-old. How you that old and don't have sense enough? If you support Trump, why you gotta be straight nigga like that and supporting him? You all on the news just got niggas just looking crazy as hell, and just anyway. It says, following Trump's arrest and the release of his mugshot last week, the former president received messages of support from rappers Chief Keef and Lil Pump. You know, them some niggas, man. And they whack as hell. They for real. Them niggas whack as hell, man. Get out of here. Chief Keef posted a fake version of Trump's mugshot, which showed him throwing a Bloods gang sign and suggested that Trump would run the prison if convicted. See, this is Jake, man. This is how downtrodden we are as a people, man. Here you go. You down. You at least got somewhat of some rights in this captivity, and you use those rights to lick the ass of a orange man. Get out of here, man. Through. Lil Pump, meanwhile, posted his own mugshot alongside Trump and wrote, "Free Trump." Trump has long received support from prominent rappers, including Kanye West, and he made headlines for pardoning both Lil Wayne and Kodak Black at the end of his presidential term. Bug outs, and you already know. I don't even want to go into these comments, but maybe we'll grab one or two. You know what I'm saying? But let's go into the scriptures first, because when I seen that, this came to mind right here when Israel was asking Samuel for a king, basically, right? Let me see. I'm gonna start at verse 5. 1 Samuel 8 and 5, and said, let me see here. It's a lot. Let me just start from the top. Verse 1. And it came to pass when Samuel was old that he made his sons judges over Israel. Now the name of his firstborn was Joel, and the name of his second Abiah. They were judges in Beersheba. And his sons walked not in his ways, but turned aside after lucre, and took bribes, and perverted judgment. Basically, these niggas became some Al Sharptons, man. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah, and said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like all the nations. See? Because this nigga for Trump that was out there, we should make Trump king. He's just doofy, man. Verse 6, it says, but the thing, Salakia. It says, but the thing displeased Samuel when they said, give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto Yahweh. And check out what Yahweh said. And Yahweh said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people, and all that they say unto thee. For they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. And Jake, hey, they not calling on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. They believed in Joe Biden when they went out here and voted for him. They believed in Obama when they went out here and voted for him. Now they want they wanted Joe Biden to be their savior. Now they see Joe Biden has just fucked everything up. Now they have to Trump. Either way, the scriptures talks about not placing we roughly paraphrase it. If you're supposed to have someone over you that's your brethren. Now Trump, I guess going back into the womb as far as Esau and Jacob, them being brothers. You know what I'm saying? But that brotherhood been severed because there are enemies, man. Esau is out to fucking destroy us and kill us. This man doesn't even want us to even be on the planet if it was up to him, man. You see? So also, let's get this one. That Proverbs, where we at here? Proverbs 3:31. Because this is what Jake is doing right here. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. This man has been oppressing us for hundreds of years, and here you go, rooting for this fucker to be your king. It's ignorance, man. You see what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, it's a few precepts, but let's get this Psalm 73. I'm not gonna keep it long. I just saying this and yep. And Joe, like I said again, Al Sharpton, man, he needs to just shut the fuck up, man. Ain't nothing he can say. He has not helped Israel in no kind of way. All he's been doing is popping up in his little fancy suits with that goddamn perm. That's it, man. Got Jake out here believing in a damn pipe dream. Psalm 73:3, it says, For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. And that's what's going on with Jake. Jake see the so-called white man and you know, just done follow that after all this man's wicked ass ways, man. Jake would do anything for the so-called dead presidents. You know, these old ass presidents that's on this fake ass paper money, man. They'll kill their mama, they'll kill their dad, they'll kill their spouse, their kids, they'll sacrifice whatever. Because they're choosing the ways of the foolish, man. They're envying their ways, man. The Lord said, envy not the oppressor. As a matter of fact, let me see. What's that? Proverbs 23 and 17. Let not thine heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of Yahweh all the day long. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're not supposed to be envying nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be, you know, full-fledged following and behind Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Because when you envy other people like that, what you're doing is you're not placing no trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to get done for you what needs to be done. You know, you're placing your trust in your enemy. You're placing your trust in the oppressor, man. And that shit's stupid as hell, man. Let's go over to chapter 24. Proverbs 24. It's that verse 1, it says, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. See? That's clear cut. It says, in the NLT, it says, don't envy evil people or desire their company. You're supposed to be, you know, looking at this motherfucker like, man, get the hell away from me. You're not even supposed to be wanting to be nowhere near nobody like that, man. Let's go down to verse 19, though. Proverbs 24:19, it says, fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked, for there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out. And if your ass trying to be like him, guess what? Your candle going to be blown out too. Straight up, man. You can't get around it, man. Cannot get around it. Let's see this Psalms. I'll end out here. Psalms chapter 37. Skip verse 1. It says, a psalm of David. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. See that? Let's go down to verse 7. It says, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way. And that's what Jake is looking at. They looking at Trump like, you know what I'm saying? He pulled up in his personal plane in Fulton County. You know what I'm saying? You know, he went in, took that stupid ass mugshot, which, you know, I'm sure his hairdresser and his makeup artist was right there to make his ass up just before he took that stupid looking ass picture. It says, because of the man who bringeth wicked. Let me start it from the top again. Rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. In the NLT it says, be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for him to act. Don't worry about evil people who prosper or fret about their wicked schemes. See that? It says, cease from anger and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Because Trump going to be cut off. And you Negroes going to get cut off following him behind him. 2/3 of Negroes going to be cut off. Because 2/3 of Israel want the enemy to be their king. You know, it was enough back in the ancient days where Israel wanted, you know, even an Israelite to be their king over the Lord. But you know how much more wickeder it has to be for our people to be going after the very people that enslaved you. Here you go. You can't just kick back with the little bit of freedom that they so-called gave you to say, nah, we straight. We ain't voting for none of you fuckers. We all right. Y'all go ahead and vote for each other. You know, Jake don't have sense enough to kick back and take the freedoms that they have to say, no, we're not spending no money with you. We're going to spend our money amongst ourselves, whatever. But we know that we're under the curses too. But Jake is out here literally talking about making goddamn Trump the orange man their damn king, man. And they don't even know Trump was talking about bringing back the goddamn guillotine, bringing in the guillotine. He's talking about bringing back, I think, public hangings or firing squads. You see what I'm saying? So the very man that they're begging for is the very man that's talking about instruments of death to cruelly punish their asses, man. But Jake don't get it, man. They gonna get it when the Lord send this man after him, and it's gonna be too late. Because when Jacob's trouble come, it's gonna be too late, baby. It's gonna be hell on earth, and Jake gonna finally realize, damn, I should have listened to the brothers when they said, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Or what's the Ecclesiasticus? What is it? 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so of his wickedness. And I've seen all kinds of videos where, you know, you had the so-called black woman getting Trump a thug now, you know, and one so-called white lady and so-called white man was on the news talking about how Trump got street cred now. So y'all about to go out and vote for this clown with the so-called white people. And guess what? He's not going to do nothing for you like he didn't do anything for you before. You just happen to just catch a little tail end of the crumbs of the little stuff that he was doing. But he was there for his people. He wasn't there for you. He was there for his people. His whole crowd, his whole following is his people. He's not going to stand on TV and get to talking about you. He's going to take that little credit that y'all giving him and run with it and never even mention y'all. That's crazy, man. But that's Jake, though, man. Hey, it is what it is. So, hey, high time to awake out of sleep. And this is nothing surprising, man. Jake been doing this for a long time. This is one of the reasons why we're actually in captivity to this very damn day. Jake out here, man, just want to be like the other nations, man, instead of, just worshiping Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is not enough for Jake. Out of all that Yahweh done for us, you know what I'm saying? Our people out here still trying to be like the other nations, man. But with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying for me, inshallah.